daylight savings yesterday. That's God, I'm wrestling. So Monday morning after daylight savings, and I'm like everybody else. I feel like I was affected by the 1 hour loss of sleep. There's about 14 hours of training in my calendar with a TSS goal of 620 CTL, TSS points. Clear bar for now. Hopefully we'll fill it with green. If I did nothing, I would drop down to 61 for my chronic training load. If I do everything and hit my numbers, I'll be at 71 by week's end. And I like to be in the 70s going into taper. So I'm set up to do well. We'll just see how the body does. I mean, this is training, and because I'm human, it's very unlikely that everything is going to go perfectly right. Case in point, feeling the fatigue of daylight savings this morning, and I will approach training today carefully. It's close to lunchtime, so I'm going to try to knock out the bike and the run that's assigned for today. I'll do my PT strength work this evening after my work day is pretty much wrapped up. I'm feeling the fatigue of daylight savings, you guys. I've already mentioned it, but we'll see how I do today. I'm not feeling terrifically optimistic that this program will go great. We'll see. Am I a prisoner of hope, or just the warden of my pain? My head knows to trust you, but the heart of me. Okay, it's Wednesday, and it's been a bit of a struggle this week. It's the first week of that final build, and training hasn't really had the luster that it had in the first build. I think a lot of it is due to the fact that 3 weeks ago, after following my blood work, the nurse practitioner that I see lowered my thyroid dose, and it was substantially lower, and I really felt the effects of that reduction very quickly. Getting through the training assignments, hitting the numbers, and I'm getting through, but I don't feel amazing. Not that I would expect that I would every time, but I just feel like it's a little bit difficult to articulate how that sluggish feeling that being too low in your thyroid medication can give. Got a swim in that was not terrible, but it wasn't amazing. Took my dogs for a walk. Felt like my legs were gonna fall off. Came home, fell asleep in my chair here for about 3 minutes, which has been happening almost every afternoon about 2 o'clock. It's cold out. Look at that snow on the cars. Yeah, break's not gonna be fun today. 6 a.m. on Thursday morning, and it's time to get on the bike, because if I don't, I'm not gonna get my training done today. It's that kind of a day. It's just really, really busy with timing. So I've got a pretty important bike program to ride this morning that's anaerobic power, and then I was supposed to do a brick off the bike. We'll see if I do that, because I don't take the risk of running if it's slick outside. And we've got some pretty cold temperatures this morning with rain overnight, so I'm kind of anticipating that there's going to be some ice on the ground. Roll with the punches. Well, that was pathetic, for real. My thyroid medication needs adjusted, stat. I'm up 5 pounds. My energy's low. I don't feel great. So hopefully we can get this turned around so I can get back on track. 4.5 weeks out from nationals is not a great place to be.
Twist and turn away. If I could tear myself in two again, if I could, you know I would. If I could, I would let it go. Surrender. This is a song, surrender.
Early morning Sunday run. I'm really happy to say that I think my body's already rallied with just 2 doses of my thyroid medication. I mean, I didn't feel amazing today, but 3 days ago I didn't know how I was going to finish the week. So I'm really pleased with how today went.
But out of the flame, into a time of innocence again. If I could ask for help, I know what you would say. You can only have it all if you give it all away. You can only have it all if you give it all away. So let it go, so not to fade away. Let it go, so not to fade away. Wide awake, wide awake, wide awake. I'm not sleeping. Oh no. If they should ask, well, maybe you could tell me what I should say. 'Cause old glory fades to blue and black, bruised silken sky, now burning flag where colors crash, collide in teenage eyes. If I could, you know I would. If I could, I would let it go. This dosignation, dislocation, no revelation in temptation, just isolation. So let it go, so not fade away. Let it go, so not fade away. I'm wide awake.
Consistency separates winners from wannabes. Diligence makes the difference between all-time greats and one-hit wonders. For the race is not given to the swift or to the strong, but to the one who endures to the end. So pick yourself up, shake your past off, put one foot in front of the other, and do it again. When you hear that little voice saying no one believes in you, you're too far behind, you're too small, this isn't working and this isn't worth it, another voice rises to remind you that the same power, the same strength, the same spirit that raised the Savior from a borrowed grave is alive and active in you. This is your guarantee of complete victory. The same God who delivered you from the lion and the bear can and will deliver this new giant into your hands. So draw the line, take your stand. Just like you wielded your weapons last time, do it again. You've been here before. The battle is not yours, it's the Lord's. And if He caused you to triumph back then, be confident, He'll do it again. Yesterday, today, and forever, Jesus Christ is the same. And in His name, you are unstoppable. He's the author and finisher of your future and your faith. All things are started and sustained by His grace. He has never failed, never faltered, never wavered, never lost, and He's not about to start. But receiving this promise requires perseverance. For many are called, but few are chosen. Many begin, few are finished. So don't just do it again. I know sometimes it's hard to keep it moving when you can't see your progress, when you've lost your perspective, when the pain has pushed you past your breaking point. But this is no time to tap out. This is no time to back down. This is no time to turn around, because the end of yourself is the beginning of Him. The end of your strength is the beginning of His. So fix your focus, wake your courage, stir your confidence, and do it again. The dream God put inside of you is free, but to see it come to pass, you'll have a price to pay. Set your face like flint with determination and declare, I will do it again. When it doesn't make sense, I'll do it again. When I have to go against the wind, I'll do it again. When all hell is breaking loose, I will not be crippled by confusion. I will not sway to the cadence of complacency. When it feels like hope has disappeared from the horizon, and I've waited for rain, but I don't see any signs, I will look again, lifting my eyes to the skies. I see a cloud the size of a man's hand starting to expand. And it may start small, but little is much when God is in it. And I know I'll win if I just don't quit. Don't you dare quit. When you march 6 laps and still the walls won't fall, take another lap. You're closer than you think you are. You're closer than you've ever been before. Walk on. You've come too far to faint. He who spoke it is faithful to fulfill it. Show up today and the next day and the next day and the next day. Press till something happens. Pray till something changes. Push till something breaks. Say within yourself, whatever it takes, whatever the cost, no matter what they say, no matter what I feel, I've got a job to do, and I will see this through until God's kingdom comes and His will is done in my life. I'm leaving every excuse behind. I'm being transformed by the renewing of my mind. I'm taking up my cross and following the one who never stopped short, who never surrendered, who said He'd never leave me or forsake me. Jesus is with me always. He came and conquered. He died and rose again. And now He's calling me, causing me, commanding me